How you doing,
Okay,
DeAndre?
I'm good.
Good. How was
Um,
your day yesterday?
it was good. My teacher had for his for
I'm sorry, what? You're kind of going in and out, your audio. Say again.
let me fix my audio.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Testing, testing. Okay.
I can hear you.
So my teacher had a her son go to a skating rink or whatever. And
Hmm.
so I told her the story about how some dude when I was skating when I was young, I fell over, I got hit by one by a skater. And it's like I'm about to throw.
Yeah. Is that what happened to her son?
No.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm not a skater. I don't know how to skate. But anyways, I have to use the bathroom.
all righty.
May I go?
Of course. So yesterday, Trey, we um we practiced with the
You're
preterite.
breaking up.
I'm breaking up.
Yes, ma'am.
So yesterday we reviewed vocab and we practiced, and we had, because it was shorter hours, so we kind of practiced with the past tense, that preterite tense. And then I asked everybody, if they needed more practice with it before we like took a quiz or did anything else. And everybody pretty much said yes. Um, so today is going to be sort of a little bit of this practice and a little bit of that practice, with what the resources that I had. So that's what we're doing today. Okay, we're just going to continue to practice, um, and kind of review. So Hi, Hill. How's your day today, Hill? Good day today? Okay, so while we wait to see who else is going to show, you guys take a look at my background today. We have 2 questions, right, Trey? Both of them in the past tense. So we kind of have to remember our verbs from like Spanish 1 and other things that we've seen this year, okay? So can we figure out together what number 1 is asking? ¿Qué comiste ayer? Now we said ayer means yesterday. Oh, that sounds good, Hill. Ayer means yesterday, because remember that these are in the past tense. So it's completed actions that we did in the past, right? Stuff we've already done. So what do you think number 1 is asking? Hill, you got an idea? ¿Qué comiste ayer? ¿Qué comiste? So the ISTE tells us it's either an ER or an IR verb, right? So if we get rid of, kind of working backward, right? If we get rid of the ISTE ending, and we
What
can
did you
think, okay, if it's ISTE
hear?
again, ER, yeah, it's an ER or an IR verb. Well, I don't know the verb comer, but I do know the verb comer, right? And so do we remember what comer means?
Eat.
Hola, Ayana. Do we remember what comer? I'll give you a hint. It has to do with
Eat.
food. Eat. Very good. So what do you think number 1 is asking us?
What did you eat yesterday?
Very good. What did you eat yesterday? Because the iste is the tu ending, right? So we're saying you. So what did you eat yesterday? Okay. Now, the question then is, how do I say I ate, pizza or something? I ate. So who can remember what is that ER verb ending for yo in the
Me?
past tense? Say again.
Me? Me?
Yeah, comí, right? It's just the letter I. Yo comí pizza or whatever we ate,
Me?
tacos or whatever. Yes, that's it, Hill. That's perfect. Okay. But the question is, what did you eat? And so you would have to tell us what you ate, right? K is what. So what did you eat yesterday? Yo comí pizza or yo comí tacos or, whatever we want to say. Okay. All right. Muy bien.
I some pizza.
There you go. Good job. Okay. Ayana? Yeah, very good, Hill. Ayana, ¿qué comiste ayer? Tell me in chat. Hi, Isadora. Okay, number 2 question then. It's the same thing. What did you what yesterday? It's iste, so it's an ER or an IR verb. So what do you think it is? Yes, Trey. What is bebiste? What verb is that? What's it asking? Any guesses? If we take off the iste, do we know a verb that's beber? What is beber? Yeah, very good,
Drink.
Hill. Very
Drink.
good. To drink, right? So then the question is, what did you drink yesterday? Muy bien, Isabella. What did you drink yesterday, right? So how would we answer again? It's an ER verb.
Baby.
So how would we say I drank? How would we
Baby
say?
agua.
Yeah. Yo bebí agua. Yeah, good, Hill. Bebí, right? Tiras de pollo y papas fritas. Oh, sounds delish. Okay. Muy bien. Muy bien. Okay. So, you guys did a good job. So, bebí something. What did you, que bebiste ayer? What did you drink yesterday? Bebí una Coca-Cola, or I don't know, whatever you want to say. Okay. Muy bien. Muy bien. So, we are continuing based on what you guys told me yesterday. We're just kind of continuing, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Who am I missing here? Liliana, Isadora. Oh, Jada. Jada. Somehow you sneak in. Buenos dias, Jada. Yeah, very good. Yo bebí agua y comí pizza. Very good. Okay. So based on what y'all told me yesterday, y'all felt like you needed some more practice. So today's kind of one of those days where we'll take a little of this and a little of that and we'll practice some. I do want to just remind everyone, if you haven't been reminded by your other teachers, just in case, if you could take a look at my Zoom screen. Your third week or your third quarter exam schedule starts on the 6th, right? And so you'll need to attend because you'll have regular instruction alongside those hours as well. Okay, so just in case, FYI, I would, if you have missing assignments, I would try to maybe think about it. What do I have missing in 1st and 5th? That test would have been Thursday and will be Thursday the 6th or whatever. So try to get that work done for that class by the 6th and then et cetera, et cetera. Okay. So just a reminder there about testing. So if you have a question, just holler at me. Okay. All right. So our job today, you guys, is to try to get some more practice in. And honestly, it's not easy because I only have like so many resources, right? And so to choose from. And so what if we will, you all speak up, right? You all tell me what you think I have a slew of them. So you all tell me which ones you think you would like to do or which ones you wouldn't like to do. Okay. All right. First of all, first thing that we're going to do is let's try, I'm going to share the screen with you. And the first thing that we're going to do is straight out of VHL. It's like straight out of the textbook. Okay. And so please make sure that you can see my Zoom screen. Okay. Because I'm going to try to make it so that, you guys don't have to access anything, right? We can just answer in the chat. Okay. So give me a thumbs up when you're ready. Make sure you can see my screen. All right, cool. Good job. All right, so we have this like poster, I guess let's call it. Okay, look, we have this poster. And our topic in this unit was Argentina, right? Was Argentina. So this is sort of based on Argentina. And there's these two places to visit. Glaciar Perito Moreno versus this Cataratas del Iguazu, right? Which is a waterfall. And this is obviously a glacier, okay? And so let's see if we can understand the reading as true or false based on the poster, okay? So let's look at the poster first. So we're talking about a glacier and we're talking about a waterfall. Okay. And it says frío o calor, sur o norte. What is frío and o calor? What does that mean? What is frío and calor? Anybody guess? Yeah, good. Cold, right? Since we have a glacier. And calor would be, what's the other? What's the opposite of cold, you guys? Hot. Hot. Okay. And then sur would be south and norte would be north, right? Curiosidades. What is a curiosidades? What's it look like in English? What's it look like in English? Curiosidades. Can y'all see that word?
You like zoom in.
Yeah. Can you see that now? Can you see it any better? Curiosidades.
I see it.
Okay. What's it mean? What's it get? What's your guess? Maybe that's better. What's your guess, you guys? Curiosities, right? Curiosities of the two most important attractions of the country in Argentina. Okay. This glacier and this waterfall, right? Iguazu. Okay. So then we have temperatura. I can't talk anymore today. Of the glacier area is 7.5 degrees Celsius, right? Temperature of the waterfall area is 20.7 degrees Celsius. So we know the rest of the world operates on this metric system, Celsius. We use Fahrenheit, okay? Then here we have distancia desde Buenos Aires. So what is distancia? What's your guess for distancia? What do you think that word means? Distance. Okay, the distance from Buenos Aires, right? How about this one? Metros de altura. So metros is meters, again, because they use the metric system. Altura, what do you think? Altura? Like alto, alta. What is altura? Altitude, right, or height. Okay, good job. And then so this is distance from Buenos Aires. So we have our how many kilometers, and then how many hours of flying. See, we got a little airplane here, okay, from Buenos Aires to get to these locations, which gives you an idea of how large Argentina is. What do you think visitantes are, you guys? What are visitantes? Visitors, right? The number of visitors, okay? And then down here we have these animales típicos. Well, those are, you know,
Animals.
like animals that you're going to see in the area. So we have condors, some looks like some kind of dog, deer, a toucan, a bird, an alligator, and a jaguar of some sort.
It is like a welcome package.
Yeah, this is kind of like, yeah, like if you want to come visit, this is what you're going to see. It's like a poster, okay? All right, so let's look at number one. It says el poster compara. The poster compares dos atractivos turísticos naturales. Atractivos, attractions. Is that cierto o falso? Is that C or F? You can just put it in the chat. C or F. The poster compares dos atractivos, two attractions, turísticos naturales. ¿Cierto o falso? Is that true or false? True or false? C or F? Liliana, Ayana, Isadora, Jada, what do y'all say? True or false? You're right, Hill. Hi, Don Travius. Yeah, very good, Trey. Yes, it does. It does compare the two attractions, the glacier and the waterfall. So that's a C. That's cierto. Okay. All right. How about number two? Los dos lugares, the two locations, están en las montañas. Are they in the mountains? Okay. Are they in the mountains? True or false? One's a glacier, one's a waterfall, and we have our altitude here. So is that cierto o falso? Good job, Hill. Anybody else for number two, número dos? Okay. Anyone else? Okay, so if we say falso, that's correct, because we have to remember that we have our temperature differences, right? So they can't both be in the north. Okay, yeah, with that, you get that? Yep. Okay. Número tres, true or false? Cierto o falso? Hay una variedad de animales. There's a variety of animals. Cierto o falso? Good, Hill. Anyone else? Jada? Trey, Liliana, Don Travius, very good. Cierto, yes, there are. There's all these animals down here that we mentioned earlier, okay? Okay, número 4. Iguazú, right, the waterfall, está más cerca de la capital. What's cerca? Anybody remember that word? Cerca y lejos. Isadora, you remember that? Cerca o lejos. Did you guys learn location words last year? Ayana, what is cerca? Yeah, very good, Isadora. So cerca is close. So the question is, or the statement is, Iguazú está más cerca de la capital? Is it closer? Is the waterfall closer to Buenos Aires que Perito Moreno? So is that sentence true or false? For true or false? Right, cierto, falso. Good, Hill. It's falso because if we look at our poster, it says that, oh yeah, it's true. I'm sorry, it's true. It says that the waterfall, right, is closer to Buenos Aires. It's only 1,318 kilometers away. So number 4 is true, cierto. Okay. All right, 5. Siempre hace frío. Lleva una chaqueta. Siempre hace frío. That's kind of hard to answer because the degrees are in Celsius, right, you guys? So you want to make a guess? Siempre hace frío? Is it always cold? I would say falso, correct, because the waterfall is not frozen or anything, right? So it's a waterfall. So I would say falso. Okay. Okay, the last one, it says no hay vuelos. There are no flights. Vuelos, flights. No hay vuelos. True or false? Okay, Hill, good job. No hay vuelos. Is that true or false? Cierto, falso. Good, Jada. It's false, correct. There are flights, right? To the glacier is a 3-hour flight. To the waterfall is an 1.5-hour flight, or an 1 hour and 50-minute flight from the from Buenos Aires, right? Okay, muy bien, clase. Muy bien. Okay, so that was a little warm up today. Those are kind of fun to do. All right, so let's look up here again. Our job today, our goal today is to, let me stop sharing, is to practice a little bit more, because you guys were telling me yesterday that you needed some practice, right? Okay, so let's look at some stuff in past tense, right? And I would encourage you in your modules in Canvas, I would encourage everybody to go to Canvas and go to the resource library. Okay, now, por favor. And in the resource library, you have all of your options. It's important to know where your resources are, and then just scroll down to the bottom. Okay, so that for today, during our practices today, you guys can open any of these. There's how to do regular AR verbs, the ER, IR verbs, which are on my background, my Zoom background, if you can see that. And then there's how to do ser and ir. And then there was hacer, and just in case we need hacer, okay? So this is what we've been practicing kind of this week. We said they were the same, fui, fuiste, fue, fuimos, and fueron, okay? All right, so what I would like for us to do is I'm going to put a link in the chat, and I need for everybody to join us, okay? Like I said, I'm just trying to gather stuff for practices, okay? So that we can feel a little better about it. Okay, here were the AR verb for the past tense, right? You guys get rid of the AR and it's aste, o, amos, and aron, right? And then our ER and IR verbs were iste, io, imos, and hieron, right? Comí, comiste, comió, comimos, and comieron, hieron, okay? All right, so I'm gonna stop sharing again so I can get my screen pulled up. If you guys, like I say, you can go to that library and open anything you want, as many tabs as you need. And then we're gonna practice those today. Okay, so you will put your answers in the chat. Okay, here we go. Okay, make sure that you can hear, make sure that you can see. Okay, so we can put our answers in the chat. This is just practicing those regular AR verbs. Okay, you guys, here we go.
Aquí te lo dejo. Ya sé que no es el sitio más adecuado para él, pero mira, es que estamos saturados. En cuanto podamos, nos lo llevamos a un sitio más acorde con su situación. Aquí tienes los informes, las medicinas. Esta es la última valoración. Y en esta...
Okay. So again, I'm going to guide you through these, right? I get it. They're kind of hard. So we're talking about Maria. Okay. And our verb is correr. So which one would be the correct form of correr? It's an ER verb that goes with Maria. Pop it in chat. Would it be A, B, C, or D? Correr is the verb. What do you think? A, B, C, or D? Okay, Liliana, gracias. Anyone else? Bill, good. Yeah. So if we say correr, then if you say it's A, then you're correct, right? If you say if we did cantar, then and you chose C, then that's correct. Okay, so I'll just pick one. We'll go with it. Yeah, corrió. Okay.
Y en esta maleta están todas sus pertenencias.
Okay. So this one is acercar. It's an AR verb, and we're still talking about Maria. So if it's an AR verb, would it be A, B, C, or D? How would we say ella? It's an AR verb. What would our ending be? She. A, B, C, or D? AR verb. What would our ending be, you guys, if we got rid of the AR? And it's an AR verb. We're talking about ella. Ella. What did she do? Okay. Yeah, it would be B. Okay. If you guys can hover over my Zoom and so that you can see my background, that might help you too. Okay, if that's easier. Right. So our endings are E, aste, o, right? So if we're talking about her, we would say ella se acercó, right? She got near, she approached, se acercó. Okay, good. For those of you who said B.
De acuerdo, firma aquí y ya está todo. María, ¿otra vez por los pasillos? ¿Quieres hacer el favor de salir al recreo con los demás niños?
All right, we're gonna skip this.
Niños, niños, este es vuestro nuevo compañero. Como veis es un poco especial, pero entre todos tenemos que conseguir que se sienta.
Okay. So if our verb is presentar, let's try this one. I'll put it in the chat. Presentar, okay? It's in the chat. If our verb is presentar, how would we spell it if we're talking about the teacher? She presented Nicholas to the class. How would I spell presentar if I'm talking about the teacher? Right? So ella. And what do I do to presentar? Past tense, AR verb. Can you see my Zoom screen? Did you guys make your little sticky note to where you can have it so you can look at it? Ella? Yeah, good, Ayana. So if you can see my screen, presentar, we get rid of the AR. It's ella. So our ending is O. Ella presentó. Okay, ella presentó a Nicolás. Okay.
Que se sienta a gusto el tiempo que esté entre nosotros, ¿de acuerdo? Bueno, vamos a empezar con la clase. ¿Recordáis que ayer hablábamos de la importancia de las comas? Las comas pueden cambiar el sentido de una frase hasta convertirla en otra completamente diferente. Aquí por lo menos te dará el solecito un rato. Ahora vuelvo, ¿vale?
Okay. So again, we have an AR verb, which is dejar. And we're still talking about the teacher, she. So she left Nicholas on the playground. She left him. Would it be A, B, C, or D? She left him. Ella, what? It's an AR verb. Good. Bill and Liliana, good job. Don Travius, Jada, Isadora, I'd like to hear from you. Good. Dejó, right? Get rid of the AR, and our ending for she is O with the accent mark. Muy bien. Okay, a few more of these, and then we'll switch. Okay. So Maria played with her friends. She played with her friends. What do you think? This is a stem changing verb. We haven't talked about this one, so just go ahead and make a choice. She played with her friends. A, B, C, or D? What do you think? She played. Okay, Jada says C. Liliana says A. Anybody else want to throw their hat in the ring? Well, we know it's got to be one of these with an accent mark on the end, right? Well, let's just say A. Juego. Let's just see what happens. Well, let's skip. Yes.
Pero María, ¿dónde vas?
Hugo.
Hola, ¿cómo te llamas? Yo me llamo María. Bienvenida al cole. ¿No sabes andar? Ni hablar. ¿No sabes nada? ¿Qué te pasa? Eres un poco raro. Mira, es muy fácil. Si quieres mover una mano, haces así. Y la mueves. Y si quieres hablar, haces así. Hola. Y lo haces. María, ven a jugar con nosotras. Y si te pica un brazo, ¿cómo te rascas? Yo cuando me pica un brazo no me puedo aguantar.
Okay, so our verb is hablar, and we're still talking about Maria. So she spoke to Nicholas. So how would I spell hablar? She spoke to him. She talked to him. What would it be? How would I do that? Can you type it out in chat for me? I get rid of the AR. And what would my ending be again, you guys? If it's Maria, yep. It'd still be habló, right? With an accent mark. Okay, habló. Good. She spoke. Good. Good.
¡Jo, María! ¿Pero qué haces? ¿Quieres jugar conmigo a la comba? Mira, es muy divertido. ¡Qué rara es María!
¡Vas a ver arriba, arriba, arriba! ¡Mira arriba!
Ya sé lo que te pasa. A ti lo que te gusta.
Okay. So Maria y Nicolas, this one's plural, jumped the rope. So our verb is saltar, but it's plural now. We want to say they jumped. So what do I do with saltar? Can you pop it in the chat? I'm going to get rid of the AR, but now it's they jumped. Perfect, Hill. Anyone else? They, Ayana, not we, they. Anyone else give it a try? Jada? Good, Liliana. Don Travius? Okay, saltaron. Yeah, it's plural. Saltaron. Good job. Nicely done. Okay, that's our ARs. Right, let's try something else. I'm trying to make sure we kind of hit a little bit of everything today. Let's try. Let's try this one.
Spanish has two simple tenses to talk about the past.
Okay, all right, make sure you can hear. Okay, here we go.
The preterite and the imperfect.
Okay, so there are two tenses in Spanish that they use to talk about the past. It's the preterite, which is the one that we're practicing with, and the imperfect, which we have not learned yet. Okay, so anything he mentions about the imperfect, we'll just skip through it, okay?
Today, we'll take a look at the preterite tense of regular verbs. The preterite is used to express actions completed in the past. I bought, I sold, I wrote.
Okay, so which one of these would be in the preterite tense? A, B, or C? Good, Hill. A, B, or C? Which is the preterite? We've been practicing the preterite, so which would it be? A, B, or C? Jada, Isadora, Don Travius. Good, Jada. Yeah, it would be A, right? I walked, because it's a completed action in the past, okay?
And
all right. So compré, compraste, right? These are the the AR verb endings. So what is the ending when I did an action, clase? Yeah, it would be when I do it. When I do it. It would be yo and then compré, right? Yo compré, if I did it. Okay, right. Okay, how about when we do the action? Is it going to be A, B, C, D, or E if we did the action? A, B, C, D, or E? Isadora? When we did the action, A, B, C, D, or E? We? Yeah. Okay, muy bien. So if we look at the video still up here, if we is nosotros, then our ending would be amos, right? amos. Okay. Okay, what is the ending when you did the action? What is the ending when you did the action? You did the action. In other words, which one goes with tú? Okay, good. Haste, right? Haste, because that's when you did the action. So if I did the action, yo compré. If you did the action, tú compraste, right? Okay. Yeah, these are regular AR verb endings, right? Comprar. So we would use caminar, right? Okay, I'm trying to rush you guys just because, right? All right, next question. Next question. Didn't we just do these? Yes.
Let's see some examples.
¿Qué compraste? Compré estos aretes.
Okay, so how do we say, clase, I bought? I bought. What's our ending for yo if it's a regular AR verb? A, B, or C? What's our ending for yo? For an AR verb? Yeah, it's going to be compré. Compré, right? Compró is usted, él, or ella. Yo compré, right? Tú compraste. Usted, él, and ella compró, right? I told you these were confusing, right? Okay, what if he wanted to change it to he bought? So which one, how do I say he bought? A, B, or C? He bought. A, B, or C? Clase, he bought. You can check my Zoom screen. He bought, you guys, what would it be? He bought. Okay, so it's yo compré. You see it on the screen here? I bought. Yo compré. Okay, so it's not going to be A. Tú compraste. So it's not going to be C. So our answer is él compró. Usted, él, and ella compró, if it's an AR verb. Okay. Okay. These are
Aretes.
okay.
Here's the preterite of the ER verb vender.
Okay, so now we're switching over to ER verbs. ER and IR verbs have the same endings. So vendí, vendiste, vendió, to sell, right? Vendimos, vendieron. So ER and IR verbs will have these endings: iste, io, imos, and ieron. Okay. So what is the ending if I did the action for this one? Is it A, B, C, D, or E? Okay, good. Ayana? Anyone else? Good. Hill? Anyone else? Don Travius, I haven't heard from you. What would the ending be if it's I did this action? Good, Liliana? Good, Isadora? If I did the action. Yeah, so if we look at, there you go, Jada. If we look at the screen, right, it's yo vendí. So our answer would be A. Okay. All right. Which one of these would it be if they did this action? If they did the action? They. if they did the action, what would it be? So they is plural, right? Let's see, we have A, B, C, D, and E, right? If they did the action, A, B, C, D, or E. Okay, thank you, Hill. Anyone else? Jada, what do you say? If they did the action. Yep. Okay, good. Good, Liliana. So yes, it would be E, right? I mean, yeah, E. So ellos and ellas vendieron would be our ending. Okay, good. Okay, let's skip.
Yo vendí. Dieron. Ellas vendieron.
Okay, how would you say then that she sold a house? A, B, C, or D? She sold a house. She sold a house. Ella, what? Good, Hill. Good, Jada. Good, Liliana. Yeah. She, clase, ella vendió. Excuse me. Vendió una casa. Good job. Okay. Vendió. Good.
Ellas vendieron.
Endings for ER and IR verbs are the same. Let's look at a couple of examples.
El dependiente vendió 10 corbatas. La vendedora escribió el precio.
Okay. All right. We're going to stop this one here. Again, you guys, I'm trying to play with the clock. I apologize, okay, for stopping and starting, but I'm just trying to give us a little bit of everything today. Okay. All right. The next thing that I want us to try to do is, can we all log on to this practice? Okay. Give me a second. Okay. So here's the link. Okay, there's the link, you guys. So let's all log in so we can try this one last practice, and then we'll shift everything, do something else. So let me get you logged in. Quickly, you guys, so that we don't run out of time. Okay, I only have 4 of us. Jada and Ayana. Jada and Ayana, can you join us, please, so we can start? Okay, so this should be the preterite. This should be the past tense, right? Okay, give it your best shot, you guys. Remember, it's all just practice. Okay, good job, Hill. Hey, don't give up. Keep trying. Good job. Okay, 2 more minutes. Good job. 20 seconds. Isadora. Okay, 8 seconds. All right, good job. Muy bien. All right, good job. That was hard, right, you guys? That was a little difficult. Okay. Muy bien. All right, so the last thing that we need to focus on today in the time that we have left, I need everybody to meet me in Canvas, please. Okay. Please meet me in Canvas. And let's head on over to our module 7. I'm trying to open this up as student. Again, this takes a while. Okay, and scroll down to the very bottom of Unit 7, please. Okay, take a look at my screen. So, we had in Desafío Uno, challenge number 1, is when we did the AR verbs. So you want to make sure that you guys you had 1, 2, and 3 practices on the vocab and past tense of AR verbs. So you want to make sure you have that done. For challenge número 2, we had this practice for both AR and ER verbs. In 3, we had these 2 for vocabulario. We had this one, which was on the ser and ear. And those are all for points. I put in this digital activity. Notice it's no points. So I put this in as a way for you guys to practice. Okay. The question is whether or not you can access it. You need to make a copy of it before you start typing. Okay. If you're interested, it's like a digital thing where you I hope it lets you access it. If it doesn't, you'll need to let me know. But every time you type in a correct answer, it a section appears. And so after you get them all right, then it creates a digital image. Okay. So if you're interested in doing that for a practice, go ahead and click on it and see, right? It looks like this, and see if there's a way for you to access it, right? So when you complete the right answer, it'll change color, and ultimately it ends up with this digital image. Okay. That's no points. That is just for practice. So if you want to do that and you have trouble accessing, let me know. Otherwise, you guys, for the rest of the hour, let's make sure that we are catching up on our VHL stuff and the ser and ear practice from yesterday. Okay, which would be this one, which is for points. Okay. That has 2 parts. You'll complete the blanks, and then you'll choose 2 sentences from each column and translate them into English. Okay. All right. Any questions? All right. most of us have some missing assignments we can work on in Canvas and in VHL. So please be trying to get caught up. Try, if you're interested in doing that digital image mystery game for the Preterite and you can't access it, then let me know and we can try to work around it while we're together. All right, Don Travius, what are you working on? Isadora? There you go. Don Travius, what are you? Good, Hill. Yeah, don't forget you guys can open a tab in that with that stuff that's in the library to help you, okay? And if you want to try to do that mystery image activity for practice and you can't access it, then let me know. That's okay, Jada. Are you good now? We're in Canvas, right? We're doing the Ser and ear, if you didn't get it done from yesterday. Right, you have to conjugate it. And then you have to translate 2 sentences for Ser and 2 of them for ear. Okay. You put the real word, you have to conjugate it. Yeah. Which, if you look at the instructions, I think is an image in there that'll help you, like a visual guide. Yeah, put it up on your screen, Liliana. Okay, so you're gonna do all 20 sentences with the correct form of Ser and ear. And then below that, you're going to use your text box to choose of your choice 2 sentences from each column. Then you're going to translate them to English. Does that make sense, Liliana? Yeah, you have to fill in the blanks, right? Because we're practicing the forms of Ser and ear, but then we also have to realize what they mean, right? So just pick 2 sentences, 2 from the ear and 2 from the Ser, and tell me what they mean in English. Okay. Oh, good. Ayana, so it let you access. That's great. And you got your image already. Is that what I'm seeing? Yay, Ayana. Muy bien. So Ayana, do you know what that is an image of? Okay, Jada, are you good with those instructions for that? Okay. Hey, now is the time to ask questions, right, you guys? Yep. Don't forget to check out VHL and make sure that you have everything done there for 6 and 7. So Ayana, was that hard or easy? Or a little of both? A little of both? Okay, good. And Travius, what you working on? Okay, thanks, Hill. So we have a minute or so left. I will try to have some other options for us on Monday. Meanwhile, if you make sure that you get caught up in VHL and in Canvas stuff, and try your hand at that mystery image activity. I think you might like it. Okay, it's no points, so there's no like risk involved, right? And that might be a good practice for the preterite as well. Then you can let me know what if you figured out what's the image of. Yeah. Right. Okay, you guys, nos vemos lunes. Nos vemos lunes. Stay safe. Reach out if you have any questions. Okay. Yeah, give me some stuff to grade. Okay. Yeah. All right, you guys. Adios. Feliz jueves. Okay. Have a great weekend. Adios.